728 и 738
Right, so do you have a timekeeper?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sure. Pardon? So please don't forget to switch off the device. Right. So hello guys, I'm your judge for today's game. My name is Alicia Igrin. I'm the trainer of Kiev Debate Club Pandora. Suppose you have heard or have maybe talked with them. In any case, I'm here to see you here today. Welcome to the debates. In my personal opinion, only intellectual people play debates. So, an intellectual elite of our society. So, I'm sure you are our future and our elite. So, welcome here. What I'm expecting from you. First of all, you should be creative. I'm interested in extraordinary ideas, in extraordinary thoughts, and of course, you should persuade me in your point of view. Because the judge is just like the whiteboard behind you. It's empty, absolutely. And everything which will be written here will stay with me forever, and only basing on your arguments, facts, statistics, quotations of experts, I'll make my decision for this or that team. So, welcome, let's start. So, who is the affirmative and who is negative?
The affirmative, you're negative.
Right. Welcome. Again, this is important. Yes, you are welcoming your opponents, your friends, and so on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this debate. Welcome from this side of house, proposition of selling organs. But before I'll give you my arguments, I'd like to present my team. Our team calls Equilibrium. I'm the first speaker and I'll give you some arguments, develop the idea of this debate. This is the second speaker of our team. His name is Alexander Balkin. He will support my ideas and give his examples and ideas too. This is our third speaker, Novakova Daria. She will support also my ideas and speak against yours. So, the criteria of our team is that legalization may reduce the black market and more people can be saved. I'd like to start with the fact that nowadays selling organs become more and more common. A new market is growing in today's global economy. As the demand for organs increases, there is a need to find more organs. Some organs are taken from body as soon as the person is dead. Some organs, mainly kidneys, can be taken from living people. Now I'd like to give you some definitions of organ transplantation and donation. Organ is a part of a body, for example, the heart, the liver, kidneys. Transplant, a surgery when an organ is taken from one person to another. Donor, the person that gives the donated organ. And kidneys, people have two kidneys. They are small organs in the lower part of our back. They clean waste from the blood and make in urine. Now, as today's proposition strongly believe that selling organs should be legalized. When we say this, it should be clear we mean a positive method to rescue thousands of lives. Generally speaking, bringing a new position for those who are in real need for them. Okay, let me come to my arguments. Selling organs can rescue thousands of lives, as the life is the greatest value in the world. We cannot ignore this fact. This fact shows the cogency of this argument. But we don't mean in this case that taking one life in the sake of another life is not applied. I want to emphasize that as many 100,000 people could be saved annually by introducing a regulated kidney market. And the number just continues to rise. Right now, in the United States, a person is added to the list every 11 minutes, which would be 130 people a day. People are living longer, and modern medicine has made it possible. Our second argument is that selling organs will lead to the availability of them. For example, patients needing kidneys wait years underlying painful and costly dialysis treatments. Along a commercial market in
Point of information, yes.
What?
Point of purpose.
Okay.
Can you just repeat your second argument?
Our second argument is that selling organs will lead to the availability of organs.
Thank you.
Allowing in commercial market in organs could put an end of needless death and suffering of many people. Donating organs will increase people's willingness to donate them. Finally, by increasing the supply of organs, the market mechanism will eventually bring the prices down, so organs will become available. Final argument is that legalization of organs will reduce development of the black market, which is one of the most burning problems nowadays. Proponents of organs for sale scheme maintain that we have a moral duty to save someone's life if it is in our capacity to do so. Thousands upon thousands of patients die each year simply because of an inadequate supply of organs. Basically, I mean that there will be no need in the black market because organ donation will be legalized. And now I'd like to give you some compelling arguments or just numbers in our favor. You can donate organs at almost all age, anywhere between a newborn to 65 years. The donor family don't bear the cost to the surgery despite some differs to the country. Almost 9,000 people are waiting for organ donation every month.
Okay, you said that everyone can donate his organs, starting from the newborn person till the age of 65. Okay, so you mean that even a child can donate his organ? Do you think it's okay when the 5 years old child would donate his organ and maybe, okay, let's imagine the situation and he would get some money and just what for?
Okay, sometimes kidneys, let's take kidneys, can be donated to only a person who has the same blood. And so, if his mother needs this kidney, of course, a child can't live without his mother, but can live with one kidney. So I think I argue. Yes. As I said, around 9,000 people are waiting for organ donation every month, and roughly 20 people a month die who could otherwise have been saved by available organs.
On the previous point, please.
What?
On the previous point, a question.
Okay.
So you said that you can donate organs only to those people whose blood is like yours, so only to relatives? Yes?
Yes, but not with the kidneys. No. Your argument is suitable only for kidneys, but what about other organs? They also can be donated for...
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I just asked whether it is...
Okay, thank you. And in the conclusion, I would like to underline the main points of organ donation. How many minutes? 1 minute. Okay, selling organs can rescue thousands of lives. Second is selling organs will lead to the availability of them, and the legalization of selling organs will reduce development of the black market. And I think we proved that selling organs should be legal. Thanks for your attention.
Human liver! 10% discount! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, guy! you need human liver. Today we have very good proposition for you. 10% discount. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are talking about the legalization of sale of human organs, and this situation will be like that with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dustav Anvar. I'm the first speaker of team opposition. Our team name is Dreamtex. Our second speaker is RZ, and our third speaker is Maxim. Today we are speaking and debating on a very actual and very interesting topic, which sounds like this house will legalize the sale of human organs. And we absolutely disagree with your motion, with your arguments, and with your sides, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to start from the refutation of what you said. You said your criteria, was about the black market, etc. So we absolutely, it was about the sale of human organs, about transplantation, etc. So we absolutely disagree with you, because we do not want to, let's say, sale human organs. We do not want to, let's say, make it like a business, ladies and gentlemen. It is not normal, it is unhumanic, and it is can't be acceptable, ladies and gentlemen. So, then you also said that price on organs, on human organs, will be decreased if we will legalize the sale of human organs. Do you really think like that? Do you really sure that it will be? No. We can see on our realia, we can see on our situation, on our economical situation, and all of us want, and all of us know that if we will legalize sale of human organs, there will be a lot of people who will play on these prices, who will just increase it, who will make this like their own business, who will, let's say, get from their money, who will become expensive, become rich because of the selling of human organs. Ladies and gentlemen, you also said that a lot of people waiting in a queues to, let's say, they are waiting for transplantation organs, there are not enough organs to the people, but your model, just to legalize transplantation of human organs and make it like a business, it is not true, ladies and gentlemen. It is not, let's say, right. We should make another solution, and during our game we'll, let's say, propose you our model of the solution of this problem, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start from our, let's say, let's continue our team line. So our criteria is, how I have said before, that we disagree with your criteria. Our criteria is prosperity of society, and only one way for achieve it. It is legalization. Do not legalize the sale of human organs, ladies and gentlemen. It is only way for achieving prosperity of society. Then we agree with your definition. It is a very actual topic nowadays, because it is not only, let's say, it's not only regional problem, it is global problem, and we should, let's say, make decisions, we should make solutions for this problem whole together, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's pass to our team line. First of all, we have three main arguments. It is, first of all, corruption in the medical sphere. Second, our argument, transplantation has bad effects on future life. And third of our arguments is, it is forbidden by some religion. Ladies and gentlemen, first and second argument I will prove by myself, and our third argument will prove our second speaker. So let's start from our first argument, that corruption in medical sphere. Dear ladies and gentlemen, how I have said before, that it will cause a lot of corruptions, it will cause a lot of illegal, let's say, deals. The exciting black market already shows a firm flow of organs in direction from the third world to the first. Those who battle with poverty in poor countries will see the opportunity to sell their organs to the wealthy West. However, current disparities between how much donors are paid for their organs and how much these are then sold for shows that the donors are already exploited. Levi Jacques Rosenbaum, a New York City resident, was accused of paying poor donors in Israel $10,000 for a kidney, but charging up to $106,000 to the people who receptionists. There is no reason to believe, even if we legalize and regulate the organ trade within Western countries, that people in poorer countries will not continue to be exploited in the manner when they do not share the same legalization as us, ladies and gentlemen. So if we will legalize sale of human organs, ladies and gentlemen, all for the rich, none for the poor, ladies and gentlemen. If organ selling become legal, only the ones who could afford it would get it. Many can't even afford to go to the doctor or buy their medication, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine what the cost of organs would be? Open your eyes and look out at our gas prices, ladies and gentlemen. How can we live with those prices? God forbid anyone who is not wealthy to need transportation. Increases killing rate. If the selling of organs was legalized, there would be an increased rate of murders. There is also the possibility that you could receive a bad organ, risking your life, ladies and gentlemen. Only the rich would be able to afford the organs if it was legal to put them up on the market, ladies and gentlemen. There are multiple risks of infection, disease, bacteria, and even fatalities. There is a reason that selling organs isn't legal. There are only keeping it illegal can be, let's say, right here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's pass to our second argument, which sounds like transportation has bad effects on future. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said before, it is not ideal system if you legalize, if you make let's say legal transportation of human organs and sale of it. It will be not ideal system, and it will make a lot of mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, how can we know that if we if we would buy, for example, liver or kidney from another country, from South Africa, and we will transport it to us? How can we know? How can we be sure that it is healthy organ? How can we be sure that we will, let's say, still alive with this organ? And how can we be sure that during whole our life it will be no problem with this transplanted organ, ladies and gentlemen? So legalization of the sale of human organs, it is just absurd, ladies and gentlemen. We can't live with those team propositions model, because their model sounds like that everything, let's say, transplantation will be legalized, and everything will be okay. Of course, everybody. You said that. You mean that everybody who need the transplantation of human organs will be, let's say, they will gain these organs and they will live a happy, prosperous, and welfare life. It is not like that, ladies and gentlemen. Our team, let's say, disagree with this motion, and we think that this house would legalize the sale of human organs because it is unacceptable, it is, let's say, anti-humanic, and it is not normal. Thank you very much. Yes.
So, hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the second speaker of today's project team. And first I want to respond to what today's opposite team has said. First, you tell that that you want to make selling organs like a business, but sorry, but if we will take control of these things, we can destroy this business. But if we won't, the business will be, because there are many criminals and there are black market, and it is a business that is that we have nowadays. So we have it nowadays, and we can destroy it by legalization of human donation. Second, I want to give you some famous words. If you can solve the problem, take control of this, and it will be solved. It's the way, by this way, many organs, many government organs now, many government structures and law enforcement agencies doing any things and solving any problems. So it's the right way, I think. Next, you talk many things that you think will be if we will legalize organs, if the government will legalize organs, but how you can know what will be? I think...
Yeah. How can you be sure that legalization will cause some bad effects?
I can be sure because I saw it in the history. When someone is legalized, it will be taken under control of government, and the government can solve this problem. It is not just about human donation, but it is all
yes.
Yeah.
How can you be sure?
So, We insist, we as today's proposition team insist that if we will take human donation under control, all of your clones will be destroyed. And so, let me come to my arguments. Our main argument for today is life, because life is too sacred thing, and we all live to live. Sorry. By donating organs, you will be able to save someone's life, and that will make you a true hero of that person and their family. If you can save someone from dying, then of course most of us would see it as a highly positive thing. But this thing needs to be legal, not illegal. So, if you have ever known someone who has received an organ, then you will know just what an incredible gift this is.
For information. If you want to be a hero for someone, should you take money for this?
So, as you know, there are many volunteers organizations that don't take money. They take money and they send it for some people who need money. I don't tell that it will be I will donate my organs and take all this money and spend it for my own goals. So I think I answered your questions. Then for people who really want to live on in physical sense, donating organs is the best way to do this, I think. I mean that the part of you will never die. So your organs will live on and go on for some people, for them grateful people, and at the same time the memory of you will live on for these people. Then I want to give some information. Under some circumstances, one death may continue several lives, depending of the condition to a major medical of the condition of the body and proximity to a major medical center. Many organs could be harvested from the same body. Nowadays, a single donor before and after his death, so along his life, may touch the lives of up to 50 or 60 people. Just imagine, 50 or 60 people. If someone donates the whole body after death, it is usually used by medical students to practice surgical technologies. The pros here that the young doctors need to be as proficient as possible to save some lives in future operations that they will do. And working with cadavers is an invaluable experience because there are no any simulator of a human body. So maybe movies made some of you believe that the cadavers are misused by medical students for practical jokes. While it can be said it has never happened, but most institutions have procedures in place to guard against this, and I know some medical students, and I can say that most of them are serious people, and they simply don't have a time to fool around with cadavers. So I think I know that all of these arguments are very difficult to explain, and they are not convincing to everyone. But I want to give you one example. You know that it's very difficult to live with a bad vision, and I think you understand that how it is to live without any vision. And I want to give you a statistic. About 95% of donation eyes enable the donated people to receive their visions. Yeah.
And what do you think about those people who donated it? How can they live without their eyes?
You know that eyes can be donated not only while they are alive, but even after their deaths. So I said that depending on the condition of death and proximity to a major medical center, many organs can be harvested, and eyes can be harvested too. So I want to summarize all of my speech. Our main argument is life, as you said, and the pros is that the young doctors can take some practice to save lives in future. That you can be made really hero or something like that.
So my question is about the eyes. Why then can't you use this modern method of laser correction? Why should we take something from someone if we just can do it without any help?
You know, there are only a few hospitals all around the world that can do such operations, and they are very expensive. So I think that I answered the questions. So I think I tell you all of my speech. Thanks for your attention.
Just a moment, please.
Take your time.
when you legalize the sale of human organs, when you sell your organs, you do not look at the person as it is, as this unique person who has a great features of characters, or who can be a great scientist or anything like that. But you look at him just like that. You think that, I can buy his liver. What will it be? Okay, it's okay. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, do you think that putting price for humans' bodies is immoral? First of all. And you can see that the median, the average cost of one human part of the body is approximately $20,000, but human's life and human's health is priceless, dear ladies and gentlemen. So today from the side of the proposition team we heard a lot of things that would say that probably they would legalize the sale of human organs. And it was a good quotation by the second speaker that if you want to solve a problem, you should take control of the problem. And no, thank you. And if you want to take control of the problem, we would like to also take control of the problem, and we would ban selling of human organs, because putting prices and selling yourself part by part is not okay in our modern society, dear ladies and gentlemen. So, there were two main arguments presented by the proposition team. So they were that legalization of the sale of the human organs would rescue human's life, and the second was about availability of organs. Talking about the second argument about availability of human organs, I told you that the average market price is for at least $20,000. Not everyone in our country at least can let himself afford this cost. It's too enormous, and legalization would not solve this problem. Moreover, we have got a lot of modern clinics, and as it was said that some people donate their eyes, we do not think that there are some few clinics all around the world. In Simferopol, I know, in the Simferopol there are at least 3 clinics in the city where I live. It's not the highest developed city in the whole Ukraine, at least. There are 3 clinics at least that can afford to do such an operation. No, thank you. And also talking about the moral aspect, as it was an example with the eyes. Let's take that example. Would you be pleased if you had to bury your parents without their eyes? I don't think so. So, and also it was an example about people that everyone can donate his organs from the age of 0 till the age of 65. I don't think it's okay that a person would at the age of 5 or 6 years would sell his organ, and moreover it was said that he can pass his organs only to his mother or father or someone from the relatives. I don't think that any mother or father would like to grab a kidney from his own child. And moreover, if you would like to donate organs of the children, don't you think that people are not so, ethic? They would just sell organs of their children just to take money. And I don't think it's okay. I think it's immoral, at least. So, and moreover, it was said that it's a good thing, it's a good aspect when you sell your organ, but also it was a comment from our third speaker. He said that if you want to be a hero, just do it for free. And the theme is exactly about sale of human organs. What does sale mean? Sale means when you give something and you take money for that. So I think you just misunderstand the topic which we are talking about. So, according to our team line, this house would not legalize the sale of human organs because of the 2 sides. These are physical side and about the human's body, and it's a moral side of this problem. So, first of all, it is forbidden by some religions. The most part of the people all around the world are religious, and many religions, they just forbid it. Secondly, it would lead to corruption in medical sphere, which we absolutely do not want to occur. And we know that putting price is actually is not okay as we think. I think you would agree with me. And moreover, transplantation of the human organs has bad effect on future life, both for those who donated it, both for those who have this organs transplanted. So it was a study from the Princeton University in 2009, and this study showed that if a person donates a kidney, for example, and the person, if the person takes this kidney from another person, it starts to affect, not in a good way. First of all, every human is unique. Human is a single organism where everything works in co-working. And everything is responsible for everything. So if you take kidney out, so your organism is not so unique, is not complete. And if the person who has transplanted that kidney from you, he would feel some bad effects of your life. For example, you smoke and you then donate that kidney to some people, and that person who has donated that, who has transplanted his kidney into his organism, he would feel that bad effects. He would feel bad effects of the whole life of that person who has transplanted that organ to you. And moreover, we would like to say that the criteria for today's game, the prosperity of society, and all of our arguments, they are connected with it. And we cannot reach the prosperous society if we do not care about the humans who are involved in this process, in process of selling of human organs. So, moreover, this transplantation is immoral, as it was said before. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, if you want to take control of the problem, just find another solution. Legalization of the sale of human organs. Sale of human organs is not right. It's not right in our modern society. We are not living in the 10th century. We are not living even in the 15th century. We are living in the 21st century, and there are many ways to save person's life without cutting him and grabbing some piece of this person out. Thank you for your attention.
No, it's your turn. This is the exchange places, I suppose.
So hello everybody, and we've heard the different opinions, points and arguments, and now I'd like to respond to our opponents on some issues which were said by our opponents. The first speaker said that it wouldn't be a business, but then he said that people will play on these prices. What it will be if people playing on these prices, people controlling them, and to my mind it is a business. Selling, buying, donating, it will be a business. The second is that prices will be sky high. But there are lots of volunteers which want to donate. They want to help people because they understand the importance of this problem and the importance of people's lives. They know that with every donated organ they will give a second chance to a human being, and this is very important and really responsible.
One question. Do you really think that donating is a kind of business?
Not donating, but selling and buying. I made a mistake. The last is issue about eyes. The second speaker said that about burying parents without eyes. And there is one moment, if my parent wanted to donate his eyes, I would allow, and I would respect his opinion and his decision. Why can't he do it? So now I would like to summarize and to underline some issues which were said by my teammates, and I absolutely agree with our team's opinion. So, in our point of view, donation is really a good thing to do. I agree with the fact that legalization of donating and selling and buying organs will reduce black market, which is one of the burning problems nowadays, and it should be solved. Other point which I want to insist on is that all major religions support organ donating. With every donated organ, human being gives a second chance to a person who is in need, as I have said before. Donating is...
Let me just mention that donating, selling and buying you taught in a single line. So you think that these are kind of same things?
No. But if you donate organ, it will be bought by someone. So these definitions are needed. Donating is highly admirable and responsible thing to do. It is one of the most genuine ways to do something heroic or potentially save someone's life. The next issue is that successful rate for organ transplants is between 80 and 90%. To my mind, this percent is big enough to continue such operations. And because with every successful operation, the number of happy, healthy people is increasing. And that is the main goal for legalization of donating and selling organs. I also can give an example. Belarus has legalized donating and selling organs, and with every passing day, there are more than thousands of operations which were performed brilliantly, and the number of happy people is increasing with every day, and I cannot say that they are unhappy or...
If I'm not mistaken, Belarus has made a law that obligates every person after his death, not obligates, but it gives a right to take his organs and just donate them. It's not about selling of human organs.
Maybe we have different information.
Okay.
So the last argument which I want to insist and underline is the fact that one organ donor can save up to 8 lives. The same donor can save or improve lives of up to 50 people. In my opinion, we should think about it. 50 people by donating tissues and eyes. This number is enormous, and I think that it is really important, and this fact proves that we should legalize selling organs. We also can say that this advantage cancels all minuses because life is the biggest and the greatest value in the world.
Point, please. If it's the greatest value, why then you put the numbers, the prices on these organs?
Can you repeat your question?
If you say that your life, the life of each person is so valuable, why then you put prices on this on these lives, on these organs?
Okay. So, may I answer?
No. You may make some conclusions in your final speech, answering their questions, but not now. If you are making the final speech.
As Sasha said before, the second speaker, there are lots of people who did these things not for money. And this money just given to another things which are more important than personal stuff or just like this. So this money may be given for other things which are too important. Thank you for your attention.
Good afternoon, dear judge, dear audience, dear timekeeper, dear opponents. Today we are discussing a really great topic, very actual, very important for nowadays, and this house would legalize the sale of human organs. And we are completely disagree with the statement. And my speech I want to start with counter-argumentation of everything that was said from our dear opponents in our today's game. Well, first of all, in the beginning of the game, our opponents proposed us that children who just 2-5 years old can donate their organs, can sell their organs just for money. So, do you think that giving, selling this organ from a children, yes, it will help someone, but how will it help this small child? He or she will spend the rest of his life taking a lot of bills, making a lot of different establishments, etc. So just you trying to give several years of life to someone else for giving away your whole life. So and human organs, it's not a bread which you can buy in any shop. Human organs is a thing that help us to live, which is the main thing that allows us to live. So we cannot talk so easily that we can sell this organ for such amount of money and this for such amount of money. So we should firstly think about this, about the importance of these organs, and then discuss should we sell them or no. And we are our team is completely sure that there is no price for any organ. There was an example about mother and a child, that the child can give his or her kidney to her mother, but it's not selling of human organs, it's donating. Donating, as you had said in your own definition, is just giving your organs, not for money, not for I don't know, not to become famous, just to give money, just to give your organs to help people, not for money. Yes.
Okay, if a person wants to earn money, why should we protect this? If the person wants to earn some money, why we shouldn't legalize this? Yes.
There are a lot of different ways to earn money which will help not only a person who is just a usual job, being a teacher. Why can't we be just teachers? We can gain money, and in addition to this, we will give a lot of information, a lot of knowledges to those pupils who are studying in these classes. So don't you think that even being a teacher is also a good way to earn money and without giving any organs? But
saving life is better than education. I think it's not a question.
And then there was a quotation: if you want to solve a problem, take control under this problem. So why should you make the problem only for future to take a control under it? We should not make any additional problems for us. So we just have donating. This is the great thing to do. We should not make any kind of business. Selling is a business, so we should not make any kind of problem and business of just nothing. So our second, yes.
I'd like to. You said that donating, selling organs will develop a business. Yes.
He didn't say that.
What about business? What you have said?
If you will say selling is a business, so if you will legalize it, it will be business anyway.
Okay.
If you want it or not, it will be.
Without
anyway.
breaking eggs, we won't make an omelette.
Okay. So our second speaker presented us an example where people can just sell their organs as our opponents wish, as our opponents will. So we can even $20,000 for heart. So is the price that is the price of life of this person, we know that person cannot live without heart. So will it be the price for his life? No, of course, because life is priceless. It's such a valuable thing that there is no such amount of money that can replace a life of a single person. That is why selling of human organs is inhumane, immoral. Then, let's come back to those discussion about the eyes. It's a great example to talk about, just like to show the common image of these sales of human organs and donating. So we can say that there are a lot of different alternative ways which can help people to be healthy, but at the same time do not sell the human organs. And we even presented an example that there are such 3 clinics in single Simferopol which can provide such an operations. And do really our opponents think that those clinics which can transplant you a heart are in much more, there are more of them which just can make this laser correction. So also once more I want to say that donating was your own definition, and donating is not a selling, so we should not confuse their definitions. And coming back to our team line, our today's topic is this House would legalize the sale of human organs, and we completely disagree with this statement. And to prove our point of view, we presented 3 arguments. The first one is that forbidden by some religions, then it's corruption in the medical sphere, and also the third one is that transplantation has bad effects on future life. So during all the game we proved all of these arguments with evidences, with examples from very real life. So, and all of these arguments are to just reach the single aim that we are trying to achieve. This is the prosperity of society. So prosperity of society is the main thing that we should think about, and exactly these things that we were discussing from our side today are the things that will help us to achieve this prosperity which we seek. So thank you for the game, which was very interesting. Thank you for attention.
Hey mom, are you going to the supermarket? Could you please buy me a new liver? I'm tired of another one. I'm tired of old one. Do you think that sale of human organs is okay? Is really okay? Actually, the situation as it was shown just now, there are possible if we apply the model which was proposed by the proposition team. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, during the whole game, our opponents and the opposition team, they told us, they agreed, and everyone here, I am sure that everyone here agrees that the human's life is the biggest value in the whole world. It's priceless, and we cannot put price on part of the human, because first of all, person is a complete creature, and moreover, we cannot sell ourselves. Also, it was a clash point about earning money. How can you? What's the bad side if you want to sell parts of you and just get some money? And this house would earn money by work, by doing some work, but not by selling you part by part. We think it's immoral and it's not okay. It's not okay for our society if we want to reach the prosperity of society. So, during the whole game, it was a big misunderstanding between us and our opponents. It was according to the sale of human organs. I guess they confused donating, selling,